Hey everyone! So as you probably already realized if you watched the last video, I thought yesterday was Saturday. That is due to the fact that I uploaded around 1 a.m. So my phone told me it was Saturday, even though it was Friday, for the video upload anyway. And so yeah, that's what happens when you go out and you film your videos after 12 and you still think it's one day while it's the other. Anyway, everything's fine. And yeah. So how are all of you doing? Because I know that there's a whole lot of things going on in the world right now, and I'm just wondering if everyone's okay because quite honestly, the whole thing with the storm, the whole thing with the fires, I mean, it's insane. As far as I know, those fires are still going. Well, it's not exactly the same fires, but it's still in LA, and I don't really know what I'm supposed to say or think even about that. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's been going on for since the beginning of January, and we're going on to the end of January, and it's still going. Like, how? I mean, probably due to the fact that they couldn't get the fire out fast enough in the first place. I mean, yeah, so many shit things happened. Like, the hydrants not working properly, there not being any water pressure and stuff like that. But still, it's crazy that it would last that long. And then there's all the conspiracy theories around it, like, alright. But alright, conspiracy theories are one thing, and well, let's not focus on that, right? Yeah. I mean, here in the Netherlands, we got a tiny bit of the storm that went to the UK, but it's just wind. It's nothing a lot, yeah, wind and rain, but the rain is mostly a good thing, not really a bad thing, and it hasn't been raining as hard, at least not here. It's it's rained continuously for about a day. That's that's the worst we got with some heavy winds, but they're not that heavy that you would blow away or anything like that. So yeah, I don't really know what to say about it or do about it. I mean, it is what it is, right? It is the weather of the world. Anyway, so yeah, I was talking to somebody about cat expenses and about the insurance, but I can tell you here in the Netherlands, it's nowhere near as expensive as in the US, like all of our medical stuff. Sorry, I just got a message. All of the medical expenses are nowhere near as bad as the US, and especially considering the fact that we do have insurance, even it is mandatory, so there's that. But yeah, even for the cats and the dogs, it's pretty good. It's pretty decent. And I was one of those people who, with my last cat anyway, I mean, I've had him for 10 years, and I was one of those people. I got him when I don't know, even I was around 16, maybe 17 when I got him. And I didn't really get him. He was born at home, he was born with us. Um, we had his parents as well. And well, I was just one of those people who didn't think that something would happen to their beloved cat, right? Because he was an indoor cat. Like, all of the danger you think is outside, or it is, you know, sickness and all of that, it's all supposed to be outside, right? And you don't think something is gonna happen. You just don't. You don't think even if you see something on the news like it's never gonna happen to me or it's never gonna happen to him. Yeah, and then it did. Then one day I found him with his eyes rolling, heavy breathing, and I'm not somebody who quickly goes to the doctors or anything. I'm like, nah, it can wait. But when I saw him lying like that, I instantly called the vet and I instantly got a cab and we went. And the doctor told me, or the veterinarian told me, well, he has about 30% chance to get through the night. And he did get through the night, he did. Then at 11 a.m., I got a phone call, like, we would like to do some photos of his lungs, like some x-rays. And I'm like, whatever you need to do, just do it. And of course, I didn't think about the expenses. I just thought, I want my cat back. I want my cat to be alive and healthy. Yeah. And then I got another call and he was gone. He died on the table. Luckily, he died while he was asleep. He didn't feel any pain or any kind of discomfort while he was asleep, of course. Before that, he was just heavy breathing and his lungs were filling with fluid, and they just didn't know what was going on. They know that he had a lung embolism. They told me that it started in his back. I don't really know how embolisms work. I know that they travel, but they told me that it probably went from his back into his lungs. And yeah, I don't know, but that's it. And so when I got the call, I was devastated, and I don't know, I didn't feel right for about a week. After that, I just started to accept it, but it was what it was. And yeah, but at the end, I paid, or rather my dad paid, because I didn't have the money. I just told the vet, like, do what you can, and I didn't realize that I was spending money at the time. I mean, you just don't think about what is going on. You only think about helping your cat, right? So it was about 500 euro without insurance, because again, I did not have any insurance for him. I should have, but I didn't. This is all including the cremation and ash collection and the statue that I got with it for his ashes. So I do have him back ish as Ash, but yeah, it is what it is. But it's just, I cannot imagine what it would have been like in the US. I don't think it would have been below 10,000 from what I understand and hear about how bad the US really is about money and insurance and health. Yeah, I would gather about 10K in veterinary bills. Yeah, it is what it is, but if I had had an insurance, then all of that would have been paid for. An insurance here is only about 20 euro, 24 euro, depending on the race of your cat. If it's a cat with papers, like if it's an expensive bred cat with papers, you will pay a shit ton more. But if you just got a cat that's from the streets, or just, without papers or anything, then you'll pay about 20 to 30 euro. So that's pretty decent. And well, unfortunately here in the Netherlands we don't really have a cat distribution system, if you will, where we just see little kittens running around that choose you and you can take them home. I wish, though my dad wouldn't be happy. I swear to God, the house would be full with cats. He would be so mad. But yeah, that would have been what I'd probably do. So yeah. Anyways, for now, I think that I'm gonna leave it at that, because it's already a 10-minute video almost. So anyways, I wish you a good night. And again, I will not upload tomorrow, as tomorrow is actually Sunday. So yeah. So have a good night, and I will be back on Monday. All right. Good night, everyone. I love you.